And Swamp Palace turn-in is Quake, that green pendant. Inferno Desert is at the Dark Lumberjack. Nothing on that shovel for Crowbell. And this is going to be a check of Pyramid for Nobly. Small key, going to grab that. In this cave underneath the rock, bottom side of bumper. Let's see if there's anything in there. I already blew up the wall. Powder is in there. Good safety. We know that Magic Bat is behind Aghanim. It's probably never going to see the contents of that powder chip. Gotta love going in, not opening the chest, and then having to come back in. Getting a catfish check from Noble Foxes. There's a big key or something here that could be good for him. They need to get back into Swamp Palace, though, once they find that hammer. Any reviews?
Got a little more information. Looks like on Krebel's side, we got a map, so we can say that Thieves Town is a crystal.
Yeah, we did have someone go to Bomb Shop. Let us know that Skullwoods and Thieves Town are 5/6 crystals.
Actually, I think we did see someone already clear. I think Nobly already cleared this.
Yeah, nobody already beat this dungeon. Did get the crystal out of here. We do know it's a 5/6 now, though. So right now we're Noble Foxes need to get to Misery Mire, get that hammer, and you know they're just kind of putting it off because reasons. They know both of them know where Samaria is at. They're just hoping for a way to get Samaria before going into Misery Mire, and that's just not going to work out today.
Not unless you get Mitz in a mirror.
Well, Mitts are behind the hammer, so no chance of that.
Never mind.
Mitts and Tempered Sword are in the drowned chests of Swamp Palace, so those are behind. Those are hammer locked. Literally, the only way you could single dip Mire here is if that mirror is somewhere and there's a connector that takes you out to hammer pegs. Powder incoming for Nobly. Crello will give us a look at a check that we've not seen yet, and that's the Thieves Town Big Chest. GT sitting at Thieves Town. QC gonna wait a little bit, do these other entrances before hopping in.
Yeah, with what they got there, there's a lot of GT you can do. You can basically do the whole basement.
Yep, everything but the climb. We've not found that GT Big Key yet.
I can't see if 2C has 8 keys or looks like 8 keys.
Time to hop into GT, get these checks done. So much in here for 2C to do.
I completely missed the big chest of Thieves Town, but chat was not going crazy, so I'm assuming it's nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good for Noble Foxes. They're going into Mire.
Yeah, look at that hammer. Get the bad news that they've pulled off the hammer until almost the last available check. Some boomer strats from 2C here in Talon. For 5 big rupees.
But kind of tough to say still what we need for Gomo until we get all of our dungeon info. We've got quite a few items towards it at this point.
Yeah, we're missing some big keys. Item-wise, I don't think we need anything else to beat dungeons.
I think you're right. I think item-wise we are fine for dungeons at this point.
Yeah, we're just on key hunt and potentially entrance hunt. I don't think we've seen the back of Skull Woods, and we know that's crystal. I think that's the only dungeon we've not located as of yet. And 2C gonna Death Warp before heading to the left side. Not gonna go all the way to Ice Armos from the right.
Nobody decided he's rich and decided to open the one door you're really never supposed to open.
Yes, did pass the awareness check. Got rid of that fairy before doing a Death Warp. And no hammer for Nobly. Won't be able to do the left side. Speaking of Pod Big Key. Turtle Rock map, useful.
You know, big key-wise, we've got them all. At least we have the info on them all. I don't know if both teams have their info.
Yeah, so we're essentially, depending on where the back of Skull Woods is at.
Unfortunately, I haven't been keeping enough track to see what each team is, where each team is at, but we're at least in no mode.
Potentially, Skull Woods is at the Turtle Rock entrance. We might need a medallion. But that's about the only hiccup is either Mire entrance or Turtle Rock entrance having something. Samaria for Obscure here, while Nobly gonna get his hammer. Mirror Shield fans are Thrall. Getting word that our tracker is once again taking a nap. Not our trackers, but the tracker software. It's been a long week. It's very tired. You see, forgetting that there's only 5 rupees there and not Samaritans. Nothing behind Ice Armos, so Dawn here in GT. At this point, if I was 2-seeing Crabble, I'd start pushing A, completing dungeons, and B, checking entrances. You need to find the back of Skull Woods. Desert and Eastern, both crystals. 2C finding a flute somewhere along the way. Gonna turn that in. That'll be access to the mire area. Ice rod for Nobly. And on to Trinix. Probably gonna get that Palace of Darkness big key on the left side. And Juicy's gonna finish off Palace of Darkness.
So I'm looking at trying to get like, kind of an idea of where everybody's at. It looks like we've got Obscura with Eastern. There was Obscura with Eastern and Desert done. Got. I'm trying to look at their individual trackers right now just to get a better idea. Looks like Krebel's got 2 dungeons done. Nobly is on his way to his 3rd completed dungeon. And unfortunately, that's all I can say.
Yeah. Yeah, Krebel should have Swamp Palace done along with, I believe, Thieves Town. Krebel's gonna get that Artera Big E as well as a flute. And Turbo Rock down for Nobly. Nice fight.
Right now, it's just hard to say if these runners are believing they're. I don't think any of the runners know they're in, or have all the knowledge yet.
I think the game is very close to having all the knowledge. I think they've found.
I don't know if they found the desert big.
Yeah, that could be the one big key that's eluded them.
No, yeah, I'm not sure if they found that one. Otherwise, they have knowledge on all the other big keys, but the desert big might be the one that is eluding them right now.
Prel gonna death warp out of the right side of GT. Already found out from 2C that the ice armor has nothing behind it. Chat letting us know the desert big is an ice palace, so if they don't have it now, they're about to get it.
Yeah, this will be interesting to see how they start approaching this once they get this.
Yeah, once they have this, I think you just find out if you need a medallion, and then just start rushing entrances, get to Mire as quickly as you can.
Now, Krebel just found a very interesting area that might be mirror locked. So Mirror could definitely still. I think Mirror's the biggest thing that could still come into play in this race.
That mirror is going to lock a couple entrances. We've got Checkerboard Cave, potentially some entrances in the desert area, T45, Graveyard Ledge, and Mimic Cave, and potentially some entrances on Deathbound, depending on how access is into the top of it, if at all.
I think the top of Death Mountain is generally going to be mirror locked unless you find a connector up there.
Right. Yeah, so if I'm okay game and I've got all my big keys, I'm just checking every entrance I can, looking for Skullwoods. If there's quick item along the way, I'll grab it. But other than that, I'm just more concerned in finding entrances than anything else. We've not seen the top of the castle, which is mirror locked as well.
Looking at Noble Fox's side, I think the big piece that they still need to find is the pod big key, which is in GT.
Correct. All right. Yeah. OK Game has all the medallions between the two of them. TC just picked up Bombos at Ice Palace. Hattie throw ready. Krebel has Quake, which was on the green kind of turn in from Swamp Palace. But nothing in that area.
We got a connector. Let's see where this one goes. Don't know there's much else we haven't seen for connectors, though. That was one of the ones I was thinking of, but yeah, that's another mirror locked entrance, is the light world side of that.
I think we got spit out on Floating Island at some point. One of the Hyrule Castle connectors took you out there.
Yep.
While we don't have a mirror yet, we can check Hookshot Cave entrance and see if that is our Skullwoods. Crystal and Ice Palace. So another dungeon down for OK Game.
Yeah, I think I see Crubble right now. Looks like prioritizing entrances more than anything else.
Yeah, at this point, you just want to find out, do I need this mirror?
And it's looking more and more like yes.
Yeah, we're starting to run out of things to do. We'll look at Desert Big, which, if I remember correctly, was nothing. We're gonna not. This isn't look at Desert Big. We're just cutting through. This is the Ice Rod Cave area. Dark Ice Rod Cave. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen this entrance, but it's nothing. Have we seen everything in the pod area?
I believe so. I don't think OK Game has taken a look at Catfish or Dark Fortune. Or Dark Potion Shop, so we'll get a look at those now.
I think we've seen all of Eastern Desert. I don't know about Hera. Pod, we have not seen the boss or the big chest yet. So we do know where it is. No, we did. We saw that on somebody's side. Never mind.
Yeah.
Because someone's killed Helma. We've seen all of Swamp. We haven't seen the back of Skull. Yeah, the only thing dungeon-wise we haven't seen is... I don't think we've seen the top of Hera yet.
Yeah, and I don't think we have a way up there yet, so... Oh, we got the... Oh, you mean... Yeah. Have we found Hera?
I think... Have we? I thought I saw Hera on somebody's side. If we haven't, that's another dungeon, potentially.
Looks like this is the first look at the Palace of Darkness area for OK Game. There's a Desert Big Key for Crowbell.
Yeah, I don't know if we found Hera, but it looks like on the Noble Fox's side, they've ruled it as a pendant.
Well, that's good to know. I don't know if OK Game has gotten that knowledge yet.
If Noble Fox's info is correct, looks like Hera, Pod, and Swamp are our pendants. And yeah, everything else is crystals.
Yeah, so that's the case, and we're just looking for the Skullwoods entrance. Wherever it may be. Neither side of Noble Foxes has been back to Swamp yet to get that Tempered Sword and Mitts. Looks like this would be a check of Emrock. Yep.
Super Bunny, which I think we've started. Yeah, we've already seen the top of that.
Yep. Have we seen Castle Tower yet?
I don't think so. There is an item behind Castle Tower.
Lumberjack is our magic bat location today, so we don't know what that item is. It's a mystery. Definitely what you don't want to see in a cross key seed is mystery items behind long dungeons.
Skier's going into ice. Probably just to clean this up a little bit, as Two Seasons and Thieves Town probably doing the same.
Yep. Take a moment, get your bearings. Ooh, Noble Fox is finally making their play over to the left side of GT to get that pod big key. But they still need to go back to Swamp, and they haven't been there yet.
Yeah, you're getting to the point where you're starting to run out of ideas. You're just trying to think things through, and if you're stumped, you start just doing cleanup and just clear stuff that you need to clear, and just try to think your way through things.
Yeah.
Oh, we have not seen King's Tomb.
You have not seen King's Tomb. This could be
Hera.
Hera.
Okay, that's 6 items.
If we find the mirror in here, then that is hard locked by the mitts.
You're gonna full clear this, but you'll take the fast way up first.
Yeah, no reason to. If you find mirror in here, you're leaving. 100%. I guess the only thing, like, yeah, it's the only mirrors that you need at this point. That's the only item locking entrances currently.
Krebel, I guess, doesn't have the Hera Big.
Where was that Hera Big? That was in Pod East, or Turtle Rock, or GT East?
Maybe, yeah. But yeah, looks like Krebel does not have the Hera Big.
Well, that could be really unfortunate. Gold Sword makes quick work of Moldorm. And your prize is 10 bombs and a pendant.
So, we'll see what he does. Nope, gonna leave. So not doing basements, which I guess since you can't get to the big chest anyway, I can see that.
Yeah, if you're Tusi's gonna have to go back there at some point if you haven't found the mirror between here and there. So leave the basement to Tusi.
Ivanhoe Castle, which we've already seen.
Look, a little bit of confusion on Krell's side. So what is left to do?
Yeah, we're hitting that point of the seed where it's like you're just trying to think of any little thing you can do. Have they checked? They haven't. I don't think they've checked the X Palace entrance, have they?
Which palace? Which entry?
Ice Palace?
No, I don't think they've checked Ice Palace. Krell's gonna finish off Eastern. Tusi still has to finish off Eastern as well. Just picked up that big key. And when are the Noble Foxes going to go back to Swamp? You're going to finish out Meyer now? And this is going to be a pedestal check from 2C.
Trying to remember if I feel like somebody's already checked Ped. No.
Oh no, this. Why are you going this way? You have mitts, don't you? Did 2C get those mitts out of Swamp?
I am not sure.
So 2C has not been back to Swamp to get the mitts and the tempered sword. Krabel finishing out Eastern Palace.
Yeah.
Tusi's
going. Okay.
Finishing up Desert. Krabel is. Where are you going, Krabel?
TR clear? Yeah, I'm just gonna clear TR. They're both trying to think things through right now.
Krabel remembers to grab that ice rod before heading into Trinix.
Yeah, entrances we think that are still potentially pending out there are Ice Palace and TR. Both would.
Yep.
Actually, TR entrance might not be accessible. I don't know if there's a way to
we haven't seen the top of Light World Death Mountain yet, so we can't get in the TR entrance as is. But Ice Palace, I believe, is still available.
We also have not seen the big big chest or the basement chest in Hera.
I guess that OK Games' hope is that Green Pendant Swamp is not required, that Quake Medallion isn't needed for anything, and that 2C can just skip. And the mitts are also not needed for anything, and 2C can just skip getting those items. But it's not that long to get Tempered Sword. Now we're going to get a big chest check from 2C, I believe.
Let's see where...
Chat asking about how this 2v2 works. They have both our teams have voice calls going on, passing information between each other. Can't see each other's stream, so it's just a matter of communicating where items are at, dungeons are at, things like that.
This is an interesting play. Obscure just hovered that to get this entrance out of logic. I think we might have seen this one. No, but that does clear out one of our mirror entrances at least.
That Mimic Cave, and nothing to do from there, unfortunately. I do really like the play. It just didn't pay out, unfortunately, for Obscure. And 2C's on catfish duty.
Mimic Cave, have we seen this?
I'm not sure. I would think that 2C and Krell would have checked this a long time ago. They've had that hammer for quite some time. Just 20 rupees.
They are doing Smith. I don't think we've seen Smith yet, though.
Yeah, Krellbell's the only person that has those gloves, those mitts right now, so the only person that could do the Smith chain. And it looks like Smiths are in a pretty mediocre location today.
Not the worst.
Yeah, I guess it could be like Ice Rod Cave.
Smiths have the mirror.
Oh my goodness. That's a mirror.
Okay, now we've got a lot more interest, and that almost assuredly is go mode for them. They just have to find the entrance now.
Yeah, so Krabell right now should just rush up to the mountain. Get that entrance that's at Floating Island, and find out if these mitts are required.
I think he's going for pyramid to Castle Tower first.
I don't necessarily like this. 2C's just going to go grab the mitts anyways, now that we found this mirror. The mitts are required because of the mirror. So,
yeah.
2C's just going to grab these mitts, get that tempered sword, and then we're going to split up, see where some locations are at.
Yeah. Krebble's rushing the pyramid. He wants to check the 3 entrances up here first. Yeah, at this point, it's basically find the Skullwoods entrance. That's basically it.
Yeah, that's the entire game at this point for OK Game. Noble Foxes still have to go back to Swamp, get the mitts, and then so Obscure is going to get these mitts shortly. But we'll still then have to go to Smith's Chain and get the mirror from the Smiths.
That's not it. We got a Bonk Rocks check. Just a piece of heart. Krebble's only on 7 hearts. I believe he does have red mail, but...
Yeah, I'm still not sure I'd even take time to open chests anymore.
We'll see. 3rd entrance up here. No.
Off to the mountain.
Yeah, because you've got Hera, you've got the top of Paradox, and then you've got the TR entrance.
Yeah, and we definitely have seen the TR medallion, so 2C's not going to finish up Swamp Palace. My guess at this point this Quake is not needed. We do get Hera as an entrance.
One of them does have it marked on the tracker that Hera, or that TR is Quake. So.
Well, that's kind of surprising that 2C didn't finish out Swamp then. So that's why you kind of want to rush. I think that Krello should rush the mountain. just to see how much of swamp was needed to be done.
We might find out in a moment here. There's a nice money farm, but
We're well past that point here.
And Obscure's about to find the mitts and the tempered. Let's see, is this the entrance?
If it is, Tucci's going to feel real bad in a moment. That mirror, Tucci's going to check out some of the desert entrances.
Yep, there's 3 new entrances over here. 2 of the desert entrances plus checkerboard. And nope,
right.
It was not that quick.
So Tucci gets bailed out there. Doesn't need that Quake medallion. And now it's just a race as to which one of these two is actually going to find the entrance to...
A couple new entrances here for Krebel. Must have already come out the other one, so...
Have we been out to Spiral Cave? I guess so.
But we have not seen this entrance. This is another mirror-locked entrance. That was the bomb shop.
No, that one is worthless because Skullwoods is our other 5/6.
Going to the
5.
There's also left side of race game.
Yep. Left side race, K45. Got a connector here that Rebel's going through again. I assume is going to be a mirror lock location. Graveyard Ledge. Oh, yeah. Obscure hover to this. We know this isn't the answer.
There it is.
There it is. Graveyard Ledge. So...
That mirror is required.
Mirror is 100% hard required. And Tucci and Krella are in go mode.
Yeah, they are now in full control of this race. Noble Foxes still has to find that mirror and then find the entrance. Skullwood's right above him, but cannot get to it. I think Trouble's going to Desert. Stussy finishes Skullwoods.
Just cleanup mode now for OK Game. I forget where those silvers were at. That Tucci. Oh, it was Zora. That was right. 500 rupees to spend more rupees. Rebel's never getting those.
Nah.
I know the tail of the seed is playing against your biases. Noble Foxes pulled off Ice Rod Cave area without a glove as long as they could, only to find a glove in Eastern Palace in that area. And OK Game pulled off Smith Chain without a mirror as long as they could, only to find mirror stuck in the Smith Chain. Tempered, and it's coming up for Nobly. Gonna leave. That's the right call. QC doing my favorite thing to do in Retrance, which is not grab keys.
Oh yeah, that's nice in Retrance mode, is when you have a surplus of keys, and you know you're in go mode, you just skip every little key you can skip. Yeah, I think chat put it. I do think chat put it pretty well. It's like not worrying about the single dips on dungeons has really been the kind of the difference here. Just dipping what you can get into. So
For you, was that flute even needed? I mean, it's nice to have, but I don't remember if it was actually required.
I don't think so. I don't think there was anything in the mire area.
Skullwood's got a gold sword. Should be nice, free, and easy if Mothi will get away from the spikes. There we go. 2C gonna finish up Misery Mire. And I'm not sure what dungeons 2C and Krubble have left. We're getting pretty close to having a count.
I think
This is a flute to Hyrule Castle, so Krubble may be ready to drop into Ganon.
I think so.
Over 30 in a co-op entrance seat, you're dropping into Ganon. You're probably feeling pretty good.
Yeah. Gold sword, no silvers. It shouldn't be too bad.
No, not at all. Ganon giving us suggestions for breakfast. I prefer bacon. Nice 1-in-1 for Krubell with that gold sword. It's pretty free.
I'm curious what was in this hair chest. It's a piece of art. Guess the worst thing at this point could have been the GT big key.
Oh, don't mention that key. Did you find the silver arrows at a high price? Did, and I chose not to pay it.
Speaking of a high price, that's what 2Z just paid to beat Viddy and get a crystal.
Still has over 200 rupees though, so we'll be fine for Ganon.
Like 262, so that's 5 silver shots.
Yeah, it could even tink one and be okay. And 2C headed to Hyrule Castle to drop into the Ganon fight.
Yeah, this race is very close to being over.
Got well deep into phase 4. Couple more spins should do the deed. There it is. Get 1G in chat. Ready for Krubell as he's about to cross his finish line. Nice 1-on-1 setup for 2C with these poke dashes. We might get to see what's in Hera Basement before 2C finishes things up.
You know, I think I just got that Triforce line. It was meant to be a trapezoid. You flip the top down, yeah. Okay.
Oh no, silver is my one true weakness. Just a piece of heart in Hera Basement. We'll never find that GT big key because 2C is about to cross the finish line and wrap this race up. Get those full GGs in chat for OK Game. They're going to move to 3 and 4 on this season. Noble Foxes will move down to 4 and 3. And this division, in the middle of this division, gets a little bit tighter. GG's to OK Game.
Official times are 1:33:06 for Krebel and 1:34:08 for 2C. It's 1:33:37, I believe, for a average time, but doesn't matter because Obscure and Nobly forfeit immediately after.
Yeah, they've seen enough of this race, enough of this seed. Truly a special one today.
So we'll see if we can get them in here to chat about this one. I'm hoping we can after our. Let's give them a shot here. We might have to manually invite them. Hold on, we're going to try to get them in here.
SpeedGaming servers just ready to take a nap for the week. They're ready to sleep off the con.
Okay, it looks like we're starting to get our runners in here. Looks like we're joined by Krebel now. And also 2C plus, or 2C. Sorry, I read their full name.
Yeah, what's up, JP? Hello, James, again.
Yep. GG's.
GG. Thank you. That was a pretty awful spot for that mirror. Wow.
Fortunately, less awful for us than our opponents.
Yeah, this was a seed of really terrible locations that you kind of had to play against your biases, with Eastern Palace having that first glove in the Ice Rod Cave area that just don't want to do without a glove, and then Hammer and Misery Mire, knowing that the Hammer locks your Samaria, and then Mirrorless Smiths for your mirror.
Yeah, the hardest part with Mirrorless Smiths for the mirror was that it blocked so many. Well, we were in entrance mode at that point, and you've got a million entrances opened by the myths. And when you're in entrance mode, the last thing you're thinking about is Mirrorless Smith. And so you're going to check all of the entrances opened by myths before you even think about Mirrorless Smith.
Definitely. That's basically what I was looking at. I was a little surprised you didn't rush them out to see if Quake was going to be needed for that Turner Rock entrance while 2C was picking up the bits. But other than that, everything played out the way I would expect it to for you guys.
Yeah, I think. Oh no, I remember why I didn't rush them out immediately. It's because I was literally saying over the call, as I was picking up as I was turning in the Smith, I was saying, oh, we could also do Aga to get the 3 entrances on the top of Hyrule Castle, which I believe are out of logic. If your only access to them is Aga 1, I could never remember what the entrance logic is there. But as I was saying that, Juicy said, "Oh, right. Where was Aga Tower?" And I was briefly panicking because I don't think I remember to track it. And so, and then as I was freaking out, I said, "Oh, never mind. Mirror's just on Smith. Let's go."
Right.
But because that was literally the conversation we were having at the time, that made the top of Hyrule Castle on my mind. So that's why I kind of rushed right there.
And we're also joined by Obscure. GG's Obscure.
Yeah, GG's both. Unfortunately, nobody had to run, but he wishes you guys GG's as well.
Yeah, GG.
Yeah,
Yeah,
GG.
the location of the mids for sure can be tricky. We were lucky enough that before we got the Moon Pro, Krell already dipped Meyer.
Yeah.
So we got like the hammer as I got the Moon Pro as well. So
Yeah,
we
that
had,
was
like,
very fortunate.
Yeah, the glove and the hammer before like the Moon Pro in a way.
Yeah, I think I remember saying over the call that I was tempted not to dip Meyer because, yeah, Tusi had found the Moon Pearl right around that time. I thought, oh, maybe some of the Moon Pearl locked entrances are gonna have the hammer, and that way we can dip Meyer. But went against that that train of thought, and that ended up paying off.
Yeah, this was a really just one stage of the game to the next, and kind of like just a mess at the end trying to find that in your. Is there anything else that you want to add about this seed?
Yeah, it had a lot of potential to be like below 120, honestly, I feel like. Because we were missing like the Skywoods entrance. I believe we were 1 hour in, something like that.
Sounds right.
That was, yeah, definitely a really exhausting hunt for sure.
Yeah, it was a bit tricky for us to follow you two on our end. We had some fun with this one. But yeah. What's it looking like for race 2 between your two teams? Have you decided who's going? What time you're gonna be playing at?
I think it's going to be Tusi and myself again, and because of the very widespread of time zones across both of our tems, weekends are kind of the natural choice. So it'll be next weekend, and I'm not sure if our opponents are. You guys going to be same pair, or Hayfield planning on coming back?
Yeah, well, I wasn't supposed to do this at all because, I mean, this is literally the second time I've done this. Unfortunately, Hayfield wasn't feeling very well today, so wasn't able to race. So I kind of had to do some last-minute practice, but hopefully he will be better by next weekend. And then, yeah, he will jump back in.
But yeah, this is one of my favorite modes for this game, if not my absolute favorite. I'm trying to think of modes I enjoy more than this, and it's hard to think of any. This is kind of one of the most fun ways to play Rando that I've ever experienced. It'll be nice if I know in the dev channel on the main Discord there's been some discussion about making a kind of upgraded and more reliable version of the shared entrance tracker that Codeman wrote and had the auto update functionality for a little while. That got taken offline recently, but Tusi and I had a lot of practice with that, and I think it's really the killer app for this mode is just being able to have that communication in a visual, just on a shared map instead of needing to write down a million notes. So I think this mode will be even more fun once that gets a little bit better. But yeah, love this mode. I think we've been practicing this mode more than any of the other modes just because it's the most fun. So seems like that practice paid off, and looking forward to next week.
Yep, looking forward to the races indeed. And I do hope Hayfield also recovers fast and will be able to join, because I know he likes entrance, and it will be nice for him to do this.
Yeah, it's just a shame because Nobley and Hayfield have put in a lot of practice since before the league started, and it's just a shame. always the way the day of the race, and you're just not feeling well. But and like I've said before, this is one of my least favorite modes. But rather than just pulling a forfeit, try and put out a race there. So, but yeah, hopefully I'll be back, and then you guys can have a proper race against people who actually know the mode and are actually good at it. So, yeah. But yeah, good luck for next week. Hopefully I won't be here.
Yeah. Looking forward to it. And thank you for comms and restream.
Yeah, absolutely. And thanks again to Kraldar, TC Plus, Obscure, and Nobly. You can give them a follow with those links in the chat. See them next weekend, or some combination of those two teams next weekend for race 2 in the series. Also, kind of a rough day for our tracking system, but do want to shout out our trackers, Smirk and Felicity, for doing the best they can with what we had. Hopefully, SpeedGaming can take a nice long nap tonight and let those servers cool down. All that's action from SpeedGaming Live. Hopefully, we get things running better than ever after that event. JP, it's been a pleasure. This was a very interesting race that turned out to be a little tilted one way, but sometimes you get that in entrance modes. It's a very variable mode.
Yeah, definitely. It was definitely good work with you as well. Looking at the schedule, we do have one more race on the schedule for today in about an hour. We've got Oops All Foxes versus Two Pearl, Two Furious. We got more Foxes on the schedule. Trey Spire and Chloe Prower versus Trinex and Rusty Olive. I think Rusty Olive must have recently renamed.
From Scary Olive to Rusty Olive, I believe so. That'll be right here on Speed Gaming 6. So go grab yourself some food, fix yourself a beverage, come back in an hour and watch that action.
Yeah, I think for now we'll sign off. Have a good day, everyone.
Have a good rest of your evening. Have a good night.